Welcome to lesson number 82. Our morning version here, we're reviewing lesson number 63. It says, "The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness." It's just a nod to how powerful the mind is and how connected we all are. We know we've heard about the toe bone being connected to the foot bone and so on up through the body, but we've heard how everything is connected in the body, but we can't even begin to fathom the interconnection through the mind, the source that makes up the world. We want to join with that, which is the dreamer of the dream. More and more we become aware that we're dreaming. And as we do that, we heal and we bring peace to every mind through our forgiveness. Just sit with a moment here and have your right leg in front of the left, like Lisa here, and close your eyes. If you want to lean against the wall, that's fine. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Yeah. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. It's the most beneficial thing we can do, not only for ourselves, but for the world. Slowly curve forward. We'll just revisit the sensation in the hips and the low back as you curve. Don't push the shape. Don't advance too fast. Forgive as you go. Oftentimes during a yoga class, I'll say, what is the most healing frame of mind you could have? Or what frame of mind would help resolve this sensation or this irritation the quickest? It's the forgiving mind. It says, "My forgiveness is the means by which the light of the world finds expression through me." And that's powerful. That is a sentence that basically says we withdraw the projection and we move through forgiveness. Spirit, love, and light move through us as an expression of our creative source, perfect love. Again, my forgiveness is the means by which the light of the world finds expression through me. Yeah, so forgive everything about this moment. Forgive any irritating sensation. You do have the prerogative to back off a little bit and make it just right. Slowly raise up. Just move slow. Forgive as you go. Come on up. See, forgiveness brings us into the holy instant, the healing power of now. We go there first in mind. We join in mind. Accept the miracle and let the rest simply be undone. Switch the cross of the legs. Slowly curve forward. Little reminder that we can't move into any kind of irritating pain in the outer kind of posterior part of the upper leg. There's a stretchy, sort of burny sensation there. You've got to raise up or raise your knees a little bit. And the closer you feel you are to the bones and the hip joint itself, the more confidence you can have in the shape. So continuing on in this paragraph, my forgiveness is the means by which I become aware of the light of the world in me. My forgiveness is the means by which the world is healed together with myself. Let me then forgive the world, that it may be healed along with me. Every aspect of the world, anything that brings a twinge of annoyance or outright fury, must be forgiven. You can see past that. Slowly raise up. Hands resting on your knees or your thighs. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. Thinking of the Beatles song, just need to give peace a chance. And now that we know where to look for it, with forgiveness as the means, we will find it. And we have no idea the minds that we will reach by doing so. All right, now go ahead and change up the shape and put your legs up on the wall, have your head on the bolster. I'm trying to leave a little space between my words so that you can hear the message that the Holy Spirit promises here. Just be open in your heart and mind for a message, a whisper, the still silent voice that just, we're clearing the way for that to come through. And if doable, you just wrap your arms around the end of the bolster. Yeah. maybe under a little bit. Just have a little challenge on the shoulders, a little bit of feedback. Turn your head to the right. And here are the suggestions for applying the idea for today. Number 1, let peace extend from my mind to yours. And you can even name the name of a person. That which is given increases within. That's why, projection of fear and hate and jealousy and those kinds of things, it never really solves anything. It just makes us feel worse. So instead, let peace extend from my mind to yours. Number 2, I share the light of the world with you. And again, you can name a person. I share the light of the world with you. Slowly bring your head back to the center. Just pause a moment. And then turn to the left. It's not the things out there that upset us, it's the purpose we give them. And number 3, through my forgiveness, I can see this as it is. That's a nice prayer. Through my forgiveness, I can see this as it is, and not the way I set it up to create fear, resentment, and separation. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. Bring your head back to the center. Release your arms down by your sides. And then bend your knees and push yourself back. Stretch your arms and legs. And when you're ready, roll onto one side, push yourself up. Sitting comfortably. Yeah. Now you're ready for your day. It'll be a happy day. Bring your hands to your heart. The light of the world brings peace to every mind through my forgiveness. My mind is part of every mind. As part of the whole, we are the whole. Namaste. Okay, good evening. Lesson number 64 here. Just another reminder, let me not forget my function. We get caught up in all the worldly functions and the functions of our body and the function of this and that. And they all need to take the back seat relative to our only function here, which is forgiveness. So we're going to begin with your legs up on the wall. Scoot in a little closer than usual. Put your legs up and then bend your knees, lift your hips and slide the bolster underneath your pelvis so that you have a little bit of a feeling like you might be falling off the bolster. Extend your legs back up. Feel good? Yeah. This is a nice way to close out the day. Now you can have your hands out in the T shape. Let's just have that. Just have them out in a T shape. And for a moment, slide the shoulder blades down and open the palms. See if you can bring the thumbnail toward the floor as you create a little space between your ears and your shoulders. Just look for any tension in the neck, the upper back. A little reach, a little spiral out into the thumbnail, shoulder blades down slightly, nose high. Slowly turn your head to the left. We're just picking nice, simple, restorative, healing shapes. It's all restorative. If it's not restorative, then we're missing something. Maybe there's a little tension in your neck or shoulders that you notice. Just let that start to resolve. Don't try to fix. Don't push. And then resting in the shape, I'll read this short paragraph. Let me not forget my function. I would not forget my function because I would remember myself, capital S. I cannot fulfill my function if I forget it. And unless I fulfill my function, I will not experience the joy that God intends for me. Oh, yeah. Don't we want the joy that God intends for us? It's our divine inheritance. Thinking back to a few recent lessons, it's what we're entitled to. We're not entitled to anything in form. We're entitled to everything in truth. Let me not forget my function. Let me remember the means to the happiness and peace and joy that God intends. And then spread the fingers a little bit, open the thumbs, just a mild, heartfelt reach. And slowly turn your head through. Yeah, a little space between your chin and your chest. Lift the nose a little bit. Sometimes we can feel the tension high up in the neck at the base of the skull. And when you touch into those areas, you got to go super slow. When in doubt with this neck work, you've got to slow it down. You really can't go too slow with the neck work. There's so much to undo. The various levels. We're actually working pretty intimately with the nervous system itself here. Whatever comes up is welcome. We hold it to the light, have a good look at it, and then ask Spirit for help. Using our one and only function, we forgive it. I would not forget my function because I would remember my true self. A perfect expression of God. I cannot fulfill my function if I forget it. We get sucked into the dream world. We forget who we are, and we forget the means for the way out. Unless I fulfill my function, I will not experience the joy that God intends for me. Let me not forget my function. The means to remembering who I am or what I am. Nice and easy. Bring your head back to the center. All right, now slowly bring your arms down and bend the right knee and bring the fingers to interlock over the knee. If you can be over the knee, that's great. If not, it's okay. Just go behind the thigh and just aim kind of for the right armpit, just inside the right shoulder a little bit. Use the sensation to slip into helpful healing thought. Join with the blockage instead of trying to fix or manipulate or break through. There is no breaking through. Let me not forget my function. And now release your leg up onto the wall. And bring the left knee toward the left shoulder. Interlock the fingers over the knee if it's doable. And feel the compression in the knee, feel the compression in the hip. Some of you might even feel the compression through the belly and the low back moving toward the floor. We just want all of that to release, and we want all that movement. I would not forget my function because I would remember myself. I cannot fulfill my function if I forget it. And unless I fulfill my function, I will not experience the joy that God intends for me. Yeah, maybe this desire comes up. Now this is healing, healthy desire. We have to, we want to desire that joy. We want to desire the, the voice for God. We want to desire that heartfelt, loving guidance. Forgiveness is the means in which that all becomes available. There's no other way. All right, now release your leg up. And of course, you may choose to spend a little extra time here. But if you're ready to finish with Lisa and I, you'll bend your knees and you'll lift your hips. Pull the bolster off to the side. Lower back down. Extend your legs back up and just pause a moment. Yeah. It's the forgiveness that cracks the door and lets the light in. And I bet you're starting to feel those moments. We just want more of that, more forgiveness, more light. And bend your knees and push yourself back. And just stretched out on the floor here, comfortably lying on the floor. I'll finish with some of the suggested forms that this idea might include. Let me not use this to hide my function from me. So it says, let me not use this circumstance or this person or this attack thought or this, fill in the blank. Because that's what the ego is using it for. So let me not use this blank to hide my function from me. I would use this blank as an opportunity to fulfill my function. Now there's the repurpose. And in summarizing, this may threaten my ego, but cannot change my function in any way. Now, 3 very honest lines. Now, go ahead and push yourself up and find a nice, easy seat. Yeah. Yeah, and so you close your eyes and you bring your hands to your heart, and with deep, deep conviction, take this idea to bed with you. Supplant it in your mind. See if it comes through in your nightly dreams. We'll forgive our way to sleep. We'll forgive our way through the night and let Spirit work on us through the night. That's a beautiful thing. Namaste.